is Salaha Ali, and I'm the Executive Director and co-founder of the Yayra-Si Youth Foundation. If you're not already familiar with our work, we are an international NGO working to amplify the rights of women and youth in Ghana for economic and health development.
Last year, at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, we reached out to many of you about the acute feeding challenges faced by members of the Shy Osudoku community. Many of you opened up your hearts and wallets and donated towards this cause. Within 2 weeks, we were able to distribute 400 meals to the most vulnerable families in this community. During the holidays, you donated again, allowing us to reach a total of 1,300 meals distributed in 2020. Thank you so much for your generosity.
This year, we are humbly asking you to give again. The effects of the pandemic are still being felt, especially because many jobs have been lost. In addition, the location of this community in a rural area means that it's very difficult to access healthy food options, which can be 2 to 3 times more expensive. This fact has been exacerbated by the pandemic due to rising inflation. Here's a short clip of our project manager, James Asuma from YSYF Ghana, who explains the situation in these communities.
There are a lot of children in the Doimu which are suffering from kwashiorkor. In Doimu, their main source of feeding is banku, all because corn dough and cassava dough has become the less expensive food product in Doimu. Since people in Doimu doesn't cultivate farm crops, vegetables are expensive in Doimu. Even cocoyam leaves, which was supposed to be less than 1 cedi, people in Doimu sell it at cost of 5 Ghana. They can't afford proper meat to even feed themselves. Their main source of meat is coastal meat, that's fresh fish, dry fish, or the soft chicken, because that's what they can afford. There are a lot of people in Doimu which cannot even feed themselves 3 square meals in a day, especially the guys. Some of the guys can even roam about the whole day without feeding because they don't have any proper thing to do.
Many families have been reaching out to us for support. About half of those families are observing Ramadan with very little to break their fast. As James mentioned, in majority of the cases, families eat 1 to 2 meals per day, often consisting of banku, which is a local dish made from fermented corn and cassava with soup. Sometimes corn dough and dry fish is also consumed. And as we know, this diet is not enough to meet the nutritional needs of most adults and children.
This month, we are organizing another feeding and Iftar program for those most affected by food insecurity. We are prioritizing our distribution to those who have disabilities, are elderly, are breastfeeding, are pregnant, or are otherwise disadvantaged.
Our campaign is live on GoFundMe, and we have set our target at $2,400 to distribute to 80 families at the cost of $30 per hamper. This hamper contains food items such as vegetables, rice, oil, mackerel, tomato paste, and spices, which is enough to feed a family of 10 for a day.
So whenever Yayra-Si Youth Foundation goes in and share food to them, they really appreciate it, and they welcome and promise us that if we have the means, we should continue to do that for them.
We hope that you'll find it in your heart to lend your support during this challenging time. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your continued support of YSYF and its initiatives.